Hi and welcome to another video of Dad's RC Hangar. It's a bit longer than I anticipated, but you know, the crazy world, they make the rules, not me, unfortunately. Back to the HobbyKing FW190. I'm not going to say its name, whatever it is, the Wolf or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. We're going to get the wings on. Now, I want to put the transmitter and the LiPo sensor in as well, as I do with the other planes, or the other plane you've seen me build. It's a bit crammed in here. I've got the got a barbecue in here as well. Don't worry about it. It's raining, so I haven't had time to build it. So I'm a bit squished. But anyway, just get to it. Alrighty then. A bit of a different angle today. Just fancy the change, I guess. I don't know. Welcome to the other side of the hangar. Alrighty. So we've got our fuselage of our FW190. Now this is meant to be really simple to put together. As you can see, the wings over here, which basically I've got the cables that come over here. The cables through there that pop through the throttle, or I think something else, I don't know. Now there's these two little sticky outy plastic things, real technical name, and there's two little innie things, so the outy goes into the innie. So we've got our little dangly things here. This is sounding so wrong. You've got little dangly things in that's meant to go into here, I believe. So we're going to go for bust, and we're going to stick it in. Stick it in the hole. And see what happens. So it's a bit tight, but we'll get it in there. Give it a good little wiggle, and hopefully that mass of cables will sit in the no. Okay. Now I don't know if you can see. Well, of course you can see this because I'm going to show you. On here, there's a big lump of cables. The lighting's even worse this side. I don't know why. Someone did say to me, Chris, you've got to sort out your lighting. I know. It's on the list of things to do. Yeah, it's kind of on that couple of cable ties, and it looks like it needs to be a bit further back. But anyway, well, I don't know. So let's stick it in there. So we've got the two holes lined up. Yes, we have. Yeah, the actuators that do the rudder and the elevators could be sort of like further back to the tail. Oh, the plane's going off. It's going to be a right pain in the bum to line up. In fact, I don't even think the cable's lining up. You know, I looked at this before the video and I thought, well, I don't want to make a mega long video of putting the wing on. You know, well, to get it on, look how pretty the plane is. I thought, yeah, that'll go in. You know, I don't know. This I don't know. We're gonna, maybe if I should have opened the. I'll tell you what. Let's open the bonnet. That's to say, that's basically what it is. A bonnet. It has an engine in it. So, sorry for the light here. It's probably worse this side than the other side, but I will endeavour. Oh, word of the day. Endeavour to do the lighting so it's all actually pretty. But it doesn't help with such a small hangar. While I'm talking about hangars and stuff, Captain Blaze, I can never say your name, I'm sorry. You know who I mean, Captain Blaze. Sorry, I'm useless at names, I can't even say this thing. But anyway, you're actually following me now. Thank you very much. Great, you subscribe to my channel. These guys, him and his brother, watch them all the time, they're great videos. I can't even say the second name. I do apologise. I don't want to. I haven't practiced. I should have practiced. First rule of doing YouTube videos is know what you're going to say and practice. That's what I read anyway. But anyway, have a look who I follow. Great videos, great pilots. They make me laugh as well. They're a right couple. That's who's inspired me to make videos about my journey. Shouldn't have started with HobbyKing for my journey. Sorry, HobbyKing, but if you want me to say nice things, then you should send me lots of goodies. Did I say that loud? No, you should make better planes. I mean, they're great looking planes, don't get me wrong. Right, okay, enough of that. let's stick it in the hole. So let's get these cables. Now if I can get underneath, I'll probably be able to put them all through. That's a good idea, Chris. As you might be able to hear, actually I've left my heater on, which is making a maybe fan noise in the back. Excuse me. Someone trying to get me? No. It is raining like cats and planes outside. Okay, I'm squeezing these through. Really hard to see. Oh. Right, now this is the fun part. I need to spin it around to see if I can pull that lump through. So, excuse me while I spin the plane around. And this is when the wing falls off. So let's, I mean I've not really been looking to see, oh no, I shouldn't have put that in there, that's the receiver. Let's just take that out. So I was trying to think where to put it. Right, so we've got, these are the ones that need putting through. I wish it was taller, she's a little bit taller. Really the camera at the wrong angle today, I think, because I kind of like need to be here, don't I? But as I say, it's I'm a bit restricted to a room, but I wanted to get this built, this plane, because I've got another one to build. Totally different. It's Durafly, not HobbyKing. They still, HobbyKing sells the plane. Something not quite right here. There we go. No, it's these side bits. Am I getting them in the picture? I don't think I am. These side bits. There we go. There's popped in. That's popped in. Oh! Everything's slipping in nicely. Just the way it was meant to be. What have we got here? We got ailerons, gear, flaps, LEDs. I think because it's not labelled. Throttle, rudder, and elevator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I missing one? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's have a look, see here, hang on. Elevator, aileron, split, flaps, split, doubled even, LEDs doubled, gear. Why isn't gear doubled? Interesting. Have I lost a gear? Well, we'll be able to see that because I've got a little gizmo I want to show you that I actually brought the other day. But I think that's all our cables through. So if it's not, then you know, I should have looked before I put them in really. But love the bonnet. Really do love the bonnet. Let's stick that down. Okay, so I'm going to swing her around again. Look at this. Around the red arrows. Hook. Around the Spitfire. And we're back again. Okay, so some of the stickers coming back on again of hiding the cables. Now you can see the bottom is a lovely. I mean, I'm sorry if it's a bit blurry. I have to sort this lighting out. It's really hard actually. I mean, I'm just an RC for liar. I'm not a, you know what I mean. Right, so still got a spare 2 horns, so I gather they are just for spares, which is good. You can never have enough spares. Kind of worrying why they give you spare horns. So we got plastic, nylon, screws, or they're not actually, they're bolts. They are bolts, not screws, bolts. If anyone said anything. Let's get a screwdriver. Once again, I still haven't made my little upside down thing, so I can know what screwdriver is what without hunting around, eventually looking, finding, and it's obviously the last one, which it is. There you go, ready then. So these should screw in nicely, hopefully. Still quite a bit on the back, but I don't like to screw these too tight because I don't know. It's getting there. I need it. Oh, I thought that was going to go in nicely, but that's kind of, you can see. I don't know if you can see the screwdriver spinning back on itself. I'm not sure what else that's all about. In my life, I've probably got a trap cable, but I haven't. I know I haven't. So why isn't that going in? Is it going in now? Yes, it is. Right. Okay. I might have had a bit of foam stuck down there or something. This is not exactly the right size screwdriver. It could be a bit bigger. So this should push this down. I want to make sure that this doesn't really meet up here. It's meeting up there, but it's not here. It's almost like where it's been squished. Listen to that rain, tippy tapper. Maybe if I keep quiet, it's quite relaxing for you. That's enough. Right, more noise. Door's a bit. Look. Right, I'll play about with that as I do afterwards. I mean that screw's gone really down too far. It's almost pushing right into the foam, and if you do that, it's going to keep going and keep going until you've got a hole and no wing holder. Probably been over tight, but so we've got a bit of a gap there. It's not going to hurt flying, no doubt. Still a bit upset. I've yet to have a lovely plane from HobbyKing. It goes together nice. Sorry HobbyKing, you know, you got a lovely site and everything else. A bit slow, but it's a lovely site. Get what you want on it. Right, okay. So that's the wing on, that is it. And then I've just got my prop to put on and we have built the plane. That is a built FW90, ready for action. I mean, she does look sexy. I mean, come on. Don't worry about all the bits and pieces. I mean, it's kind of not really sat in there properly, but it will probably move in there. That's not too bad. I'll see if I can show you what I'm on about the swinging about this way without hitting the camera. Right, so if you can see that here it's got the gap where it's not going down quite properly, it's not meeting up with the flat, and it is this side. Whether that's going to cause a problem in the air, I don't know, but if I tighten any further, as you can see on there, it's quite deep down. If I tighten it any further, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's level underneath. It's just here, it's just kind of like you almost want to, you know, pull it across. Phone's going to a dozen. Let me put that on silent. There you go. Right. Okay. Well, that's done. Now, what we can do, if I push that back like so, that she should sit there like nicely. I bought this little gizmo. Now I haven't soldered it up yet, but it's a SerCon. Now it's a diddly little thing. If I put it in there so you can see there, it's a servo tester. Now that just has, all that needs is 5 volt. Now this is a servo extending cable that you can buy, and I've got a 5 volt 1 amp, I think it is, an old transformer. I've cut the ends off, and it goes into like a figure of 8 lead if you had them wherever, which goes into a 13 amp socket into the wall. That I will cut the end off that and join it to a cable somewhere. I'll put, yes, here. Is it here? No, I don't need that in. Is, yes, so I'll just solder that there. Then I've got myself a 5 volts, and then basically on here it's got, these are really cheap. I got this from a shop called Wheel Spin Models, but it's because I liked it. It comes in a nice little metal case. I'll do a little video with testing on bits and pieces or Dad's RC hangar stuff. But anyway, you've got 3 modes. Now the first one is manual, and the little LED will light up, and you can go to the full and end extents of the servo, up and down. The next one is neutral, which is, you know, that I like and I want when we was doing the elevators. Sorry, the camera is in a really wrong position today. When we was doing the elevators, I wanted to make sure that it was level. The flaps, sorry, the elevator, not the elevator flaps, I suppose, were level. So I had to get out the receiver, the battery, and it's all loads. Where this thing is as light as anything, as cheap as chips, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. I'll press it again, it goes into auto mode, which means it'll naturally go all the way round to all the way back, all the way round to all the way back. And it's good for testing like the undercarriage. So if I want to put the undercarriage out, the gear, not undercarriage, sorry, yeah, undercarriage gear. If I want to bring the wheels out and then rest it on the wheels, I can do that just by plugging in the servo into. You can have up to 3 servos in there. I'll put a link on the video to the shop that I got it from. I don't get any money from them, so it's just a natural link, but you can find them on lots of other hobby places. But I like this because it was nice and metal. Love the blue on it, and it has, you can have up to 3, so you can put 3 on here. So obviously if the landing gear was separate, don't know why it would be, but you can plug that in there. But what I'll probably do, I'll probably put another servo lead just on the out on one of them, just so I can connect up to the servo just under here, put it on manual, doors open, unplug it, there you go. Instead of a fantastic little buy. Had to have it, cheap as chips. Well, chips is not that expensive, but you know what I mean. Okay, so basically then we've got, you know, we've got the prop to put on. Now, you know, I'm not going to put the prop on just yet. So this got the spinner, so you got the end spinner. It's a sexy spinner. It really is a lovely spinner. It almost looks like an EDF fan inside it. Maybe that goes a bit faster, I don't know. But that needs to go on there, tighten up there, and then the actual props go inside on there, and then we're done. But you know, that would hurt if it's spinning round. So I don't put the prop on, but I will put the prop on just for when we actually fly it. So you know, I did show a video of my last plane. I've got my goggles on, but I can't see without them really. I did show the last plane, which was the Piper. Was it Navy Piper? Whatever one it was called. Yeah, spinning around. But this one, nah, I'll leave it. And am I going to maiden it soon? In the summer. It's meant to be summer, but it's not. It's raining. We've got one flight so far this year, which was a bit of fun. But once again, I can put my my cam on the bottom of this plane. Now I've been looking into FPV and first person view, he remembered, and I found some kit that I will talk about when I get it, that you've got a lovely OSD on something display, on screen display, oh God, and that shows me my horizon. It also shows me my altitude and speed and GPS position and you name it. Because I think I'd love to actually be in the pilot seat to fly. I had a go at some goggles, FPV goggles, FPV. I think I'll be alright. I suffer with seasickness, I think. Motion sickness. Can't sit backwards on the train. So I'm not sure how I'm going to like the goggles on. Should be fun. Okay, but anyway. So I'm going to pause it there, and I'm going to solder this up. I'm sure you don't want to see me soldering this up, and obviously the glare of that. I do apologise for the lighting on this again. Have to get it sorted out once. Imagine the bounces are good for my face. No. I'm going to solder this up, and we're going to get the wheels out, retracts, and we've checked the flaps, and that'll be a nice little video to watch as well. So. That is the wing on. That is the actual FW190 built. I probably could have done it last time, but it was running late and the video length was silly. Wow, that's not bad. Yep, HobbyKing, that's not too bad. I don't like this bit here. That's really peed me off a bit. I mean, with the wing, with the wind, I mean, it's I don't know, it's going that way. At least it's better than being out. But I mean, when the wind, would it be different going over the body in flight? I know I'm getting really into fine details now, but I don't know. We'll soon find out when we get it in the air, I guess. Anyway, let me pause it there. Okay, I'm back with bad lighting and everything. It's great. Right, I've got another one of my extension leads, and I'm going to plug it into the gear, making sure that everything's connected as it should do, with red and black and brown and minus and plus and everything else. But my power supply doesn't work. I don't know why. I need to look at it. So what we've got is a trusty sorry, I'm just looking at what's going on. Got my battery connected up to my Gizmo. Forgotten the name of it. You know what I mean. And here it is. Look, so it's not as cumbersome, but there it is. So we've got our, at the moment it is on manual. Then you click it again and the little light comes up on neutral, and then you click it again and it's auto where it goes up and down. So we're going to test this. So first of all, we're going to manual. Now remember your polarity goes sort of sideways, and it says at the top is the bus and then plus and minus, so that goes into, now for all I know this could go up. Okay, so that's there. So right, okay, so now that's one way, so it's in manual. So if I go all the way around the other way, ooh, spongy Oreos. Okay, first time I've looked, they seem to be pretty good. They haven't got suspension. They've got pretend suspension, have they? I don't want to press it too much because it will break. No suspension, so that's going to hit the grick and break. Probably, maybe, who knows. So if I do it neutral, do like the secondary close. That's neutral. That is centre. So that is pucker. That's not sitting in properly, but that's probably just a screw thing. Let's put it back up to up. Oh no, sorry, that's auto, sorry. I lied. Here we go. Yeah, not too sure what that's all about. Oh, you can see it, there you go. I don't know. But that is the wings, the landing gear out. So if I disconnect the gear, they will stay up. Pretty cool, huh? So let's put this to the side for a second and put my spare horns, get my stand out the way. So there's the wheels, as you can see, or as you kind of see, because it's a bit dark. Sorry for the camera position, it is totally crap. Won't be doing that again. So there's the stance. Let's just move the camera down a bit, if you can. Extreme close up of me. You don't want the meat, you want to see the bird. There you go. Alright, so in fact it's a bit wobbly on them old wheels, but it's not scale, because the original FW90 190, FW90, or whatever, I can't remember, the FW90 I think, was high like that. But I think they shortened the wheels because it kept tipping or something. I read something about it. So let's, in fact we shouldn't have turned it over really. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll take that end out and put in our elevator, rudder, throttle, ailerons. Somewhere around here is the flaps. So we'll stick that in, we'll spin around, arse in the air, excuse me missus, I can hold it, there you go. So we'll stick it in our little Gizmo. I don't know where, that's closed I think. Yeah, hang on, let's get that in. Oh. Right, so yes, that's correct. So now, I open the flaps. There you go, look. Hello. Close, open. And what I can do, I can put it to the natural position. That is the natural position. So the natural position is not closed. Interesting. I'll put it on auto. There you go. That's a good little run test. Noisy little sausages. Put it onto manual. Open. Close. Open. Hello! How are we doing today? Crazy guy. What's going on? Right, okay. That's good. They work. So, if I move the camera, probably, I'll just leave it there actually. Let me just plug in done the gear. We've tested the rudder anyway. Throttle we don't want to test on this. We can do if we wanted to. What we're going to do, we're going to do the ailerons. Oh. Okay, so, if I do that at natural position, now that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. See? Nice and flush. Well done. Whoever done that. We put it on auto. There you go, look. Isn't that cool? And they both go into different ways, which is even better. Put it on manual. Go around that way. We'll go around that way. So that's pretty good. They're not big flaps. Not big aileron, should I say. So I mean, you know, when you're doing your rates, I mean, it could be a little bit like that, a little bit like that, and a little like that. So every model is different with their rates. I like auto. I mean, that's pretty cool, don't you think? Little things, eh? There you go, look. Going flying today. I wonder if I can say that it's been maidened, because I've no, it doesn't. Right, okay. So that is a must-have gizmo. I'm sure you'll agree. So let's just put that back to its natural and then unplug it from the gizmo. This is called now the Gizmo. The Gizmo with blue sexy lights. There we go. Right, so that is the FW190 basically built. You know, I mean, it was only because we had the problems with the rods, and we fixed those for the rudder and also the elevators. We could have gone on, you saw the wing went on pretty quick. Once you get that big bundle of cables through, it's okay. We've still got to look at where we're going to situate the receiver. So as you know, I do like it in a nice place, not just thrown in there for fun. But we'll come up on a video. I'll do a quick video once I've done it, just to show you how I put it in there, so it might help you, save you some time scratching your head going, where the hell am I going to put this? So until then, be safe and keep flying. See you later. Bye bye.